For our Amvets coloring contest, before we use our patriotic colors, the reds and the blues, we're going to answer the questions at the bottom first. You're going to find a pencil and answer the questions based on the story I told you. First it says, how many stars are on the flag? We don't need to count them. We know that each star represents a state. And in the United States, there are 50 states, or 50 stars on our flag. So 50 is 50. And then it says, how many red stripes are on the flag? Remember, the flag starts and ends with the color red. So we're going to count the red ones. So here's our flag, and you can see that the red starts at the top and goes down to the bottom. So do you think there are more red stripes or more white stripes? I think there are more red because it starts with red and ends with red. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red stripes. Let's count the white stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white stripes. There are more red stripes. Now let's answer the question. It says, how many red stripes are on the flag? 7. How many white stripes are on the flag? 6. And there are 13 stripes altogether, and it says, what did the 13 stripes represent? Each stripe was one of those baby states. When we were fighting for our freedom from England, we had the flag with 13 stripes and 13 stars. Each stripe is a colony or a baby state. So we're going to write 13 colonies. C-O-L-O-N-I-E-S. The first 13 colonies is what those stripes represent. Once you have all of your 50, 7, 6, and 13 colonies, you can flip it over and you can write your name. Make sure you're using pencil. And then we're going to color. When you color, you could choose between using markers and crayons. Honestly, crayons look better around the stars and markers look better on the stripes. I'm going to start with the stripes because sometimes we can make mistakes. You want to start with the red and make a pattern. Red, white, red, white, red, white. But if you color in like we normally do, taking steps with the point, it might take a long time. So a marker is special. If you use the point, you get a thin line. If you lay it on its side, you can get a nice thick line. And to fill in the stripe, you go 1 time and 2 times with a nice thick line. You could use the point to fill in any little white spaces to make it really nice and neat. It's a neatness challenge today. Red, and then skip it for white. I'll make a little mark. Red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. If you end at red, you did it the right way. And I'm just going to continue and lay my marker on its side and just slide it. Sometimes markers dry out really fast. So if you notice your marker is looking scratchy or leaving lots of the white paper, stop. Don't use a dried out marker. If you have a dried out marker, try to find a nice fresh one. This is where it gets a little tricky. We don't want to start red over here. Leave a white and then double check and just slide it right across. And I'm going to continue that until I get to the bottom of the flag. 7 red stripes. I started with this because it kind of can get tricky with that pattern. Red, white, red, white, red, white, until it ends at red. Try your best. Again, this is a challenge to see who could do it nice and neat, but you're still learning to use your crayons and markers. So everybody's is gonna look different. Just take your time and try your best. There's my nice, neat red and white stripes. Now I'm gonna switch to a crayon. You can use marker, but crayons make this go a little faster. The stars on our flag are white with a blue background. So I'm gonna go right around all of my stars, so I know where to start and stop with my blue crayon. And I'm just gonna try not to get my crayon on the stars. And I'm going to go back and forth, taking steps and filling in between them until I color the whole rectangle blue, leaving 50 white stars on my paper. Again, we're taking our time and making it nice and neat. It does take a long time to get around those 50 white stars, but just keep going. Take your time. No rushing today. I'm gonna speed it up and show you how I finish my flag. I'm just continuing to go around the stars so that I get around all 50. Then I'm outlining and taking steps in between, leaving no white space, only the stars. Okay, now I'm done with my coloring. There are some mistakes, but I didn't start over for little mistakes like going out of the lines or covering a star or two. If you're done early, you can use your crayons and color in the letters. You could even make a pattern. We're going to pick one or two of these to add into the classroom contest. The contest for our school, we're going to give these to our principal, and the principal is going to pick some school-wide winners. We're going to send the school-wide winners into the state contest and then the national contest, and we might hear back from them too. Remember, everybody's still learning. It's a contest, but we celebrate our friends for winning, and we could try again next year. Good job, everyone. Keep working hard, take your time, and try to be nice and neat. I can't wait to see your coloring.